All right, let's get started. I'm Flawdzilla. I'm here with my lovely co-host, Mozilla.
What up, yo?
Let's get right into this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever we drop.
Flawd's bonus.
Let's go. And you could join locals. You could join the Discord. Definitely join the Discord. Patreon memberships, because YouTube is trying to do me dirty and thought of my stuff. So, you know, every member like helps. Every Patreon member. YouTube members, YouTube takes a cut of that too. But every Patreon member helps. Every all your support helps. Period. So every donor, you know. Let's go though. Let's get into this, man. Appreciate you guys.
Let's begin it.
Nope, I almost hit play without going to the video.
Taller and stronger and smarter than you, right? Makes more money.
I actually don't care about height.
Okay.
Come on now.
So you'll be with a midget?
I don't care.
A midget?
I don't care.
I've dated short guys.
Okay,
Dating
but you still want a guy that's more ambitious, more confident, stronger than you, makes more money than you. You still want a guy that's physically superior to you, right?
He doesn't have to make more money than me.
But you want a man who's superior to you, right?
I want a guy that's smarter than me.
Let me hold, guys, hold on. For her, you want a guy that's better than you, at least physically, right? Stronger than you, and not a pussy, not soft.
Me?
No, I'm asking her.
Talking to me.
Yeah.
She's gonna sit here and lie.
Soft as in what? Like as emotionally?
Answer the question.
Listen,
it's very simple.
She's trying so hard to just not agree. That's all it is.
In her face, like, all right, I'm just gonna deny every single point he makes just so I can act like I'm better than him.
She just does not want to agree.
No.
That's it.
Yeah.
And look how she's looking directly in his eyes. She's actually trying to get him. She's trying to use her womanness to get him to not get this answer out of her.
Yep.
She's trying to prevent this from happening. She's looking at him with like a girly eye, you know, like that girly eye, to see if he'll lighten up and not make her answer this question and look like she
For real.
is a woman, a modern woman. Not a woman, but you know, women don't like looking like women. And I don't know what it is.
It is what it is.
Women want to be men these days, like, and I don't mean like
that.
Transitioning. I don't mean that. I'm just saying women,
Their energy.
feminine women, exactly, who are straight feminine women. They want to be masculine.
Yep.
Masculine? Masculine's a drug. They want to be masculine.
And they are. They have very masculine energy. And they
They
can
do.
be the most prettiest, made up, whatever, but they can be very masculine.
Facts.
And a lot of them are.
That is a fact.
Cool. Yes or no? Do you want a man who's physically superior to you and not a coward, strong and ambitious? The answer is yes. I know it is. You don't even have to answer
For real,
it.
dumb bitch.
What if I responded and said, well, you're a dumb, weak bitch for wanting that? That would sound
Not.
stupid. It wouldn't.
It's not though.
Well, exactly.
Yo,
So why am
she's
I
out of
insecure
line.
for not wanting a girl that's a hoe?
I mean, it's just
See how when I
going
flip
to
the
have
hold
a
on, hold on.
history though.
See how I flip the logic on you and it sounds ridiculous when I put it back on
That's
the
it.
other foot?
I'm sorry, but
It would be ridiculous for me to call you a dumb, weak bitch for wanting a man that's stronger and more capable than you. But we don't question women on that.
Yeah,
But if
women are allowed to be attracted to whatever they want to be
Yep.
attracted to. Men have to be attracted to what women tell them they should be
Yes.
attracted to.
And if they want to be a hoe, you have to accept them
Yes.
for a hoe. And
Yeah.
it's like, no.
That's the craziest thing I ever heard.
No.
Hoes are girls who you can't trust. There's no
Yeah.
loyalty
Yeah.
in a hoe. And that's why would you want that? Like, there's so many reasons why a hoe is not attractive. And they're trying to change this for some reason. Like, hoes are good for being hoes. That's it. And that's okay. If that's what if you want to be that, that's totally fine. There's no issue. Like, no one can force you not to be.
Yeah.
But you can't force people to want you as a wife.
Yep.
You can't.
Yep. You
Like,
can't force respect when you aren't earning it.
That's it. And it's not even just about respect. It's about, like I just said, you can't, a girl who is sexually open with everybody, who treats sex like it's shaking hands, is not trustworthy because of childbearing. It's about paternity.
Yep.
It's naturally in the biology, because men, even in today's world, women always know the baby is theirs. They always know every time because
yeah.
it comes out of them.
Hell yeah.
Men don't. There's no way for men to prove it without a paternity test. And women, even these days, you ask for a paternity test, even for a woman who gets around, and it's offensive to treat her
Yeah.
like she's not what she is.
Even when she
But
knows
that's
she's
what comes.
lying.
Yeah. And so
still
many
gets
women
offended.
have lied about the child being the father's.
Yes.
Like, so it's crazy that everything is supposed to be equal, even though it's not equal. Like there's just things that are just what they are, and you have to accept that. A loose woman, a woman who gets around, is not what someone wants to invest in
Not at
because
all.
you cannot trust that woman. You just can't. It
And
is
that's
what it is.
facts.
It is what it is.
Facts are facts.
If a man says, I don't want a hoe, he's immediately met with, that's insecure. I would argue you're wrong, and I'll tell you why. If I'm insecure, I'm going to do everything in my power to keep that girl because I don't know where I stand with her.
Yeah.
The real definition of being insecure. However, if I am secure, I'm going to tell her my boundaries. I'm going to tell her what I want. I'm going to tell her my requirements. And if she chooses not to adhere to those requirements, aka she is a hoe, then I have the ability and the security to walk away.
Exactly.
So if anything,
Why would you
it's
set
the complete
yourself up?
opposite of insecurity. You're not going to go to a prestigious law firm and tell them, you guys are
Facts.
insecure because you don't want to hire me even though I don't qualify.
And again, he's absolutely right because we just use this language as if it's
Whatever they want it to be.
like insecure. They just call men, like the word insecure to a man is like fat to a woman.
Yep.
You know
Like
what I
a
mean?
diss,
You call
yeah.
a woman fat, it's like calling a man, that's what it is when you call a man insecure. Because it's like you could just say it, and even if the man isn't insecure, it's like it's shaming for him just being whatever he is. Like whatever they use it for, they use it in things like, okay, you must be insecure. You must not be secure with your masculinity if you won't kiss a dude. Or something like
Yeah,
that. Like
for real.
what? What do you
real.
mean? Like, oh, you're scared you'll like it. No, if I do it, then I like it. Like, what are you talking about?
Literally,
I'm not interested in
If
it.
I even
I don't
bring
want to.
myself, if you even bring yourself
Yes.
to do that, you have some sort of
Like,
no.
I don't want to do it because I'm not attracted. What are you talking about?
You would look stupid, wouldn't you? Because you don't qualify for the job. They tell you get the fuck out of here because everyone else wants that job. So they're very secure in where they stand, which is why they have options to kick you out. But why is it that when
Look
a man
how
has
she's looking
standards,
at
it's
him.
met with being insecure? No one challenges female standards at all. We don't tell women that they're stupid, bumbling bitches or weak or whatever when they want to.
My bad. I keep pausing it, but this is why women, not even all, obviously not all women. I really don't even have to.
I just say women now.
Yeah, I
Or
don't even
Betty's.
have to differentiate because the real women know that I'm not talking about them.
Yeah.
Everybody who is aware of what this content is actually for, they know it's not for women who are respectable and aren't this.
Yeah.
These women have no type of they have no boundaries. They're inhibitionless.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Inhibitious?
Inhibition. Inhibition.
Inhibition.
If you have no inhibitions, that means that you are loose, right? You don't care. I think that's what that means.
I think so.
But
I was thinking ambitions.
when they shot inhibition,
And you shouldn't have to say women because you
But
could
yes.
say women because we're watching this and we're talking about this type of women. Like
Yes,
it's obvious.
Exactly. So the reason that women don't like this type of content is because look at how these women are sitting there looking. They look like they're being taught a class.
Yep.
They're all being forced to understand because if they come out of their mouth and say something ignorant, they will be caught.
Yes.
They will immediately be, hey, what do you mean?
Yep.
And then they'll have to keep up with what they're talking about. So then when they all realize that, they get silent. They
They're
end up
on
just sitting there.
camera.
They have nothing to say because they know that they are really not prepared for this kind of conversation because they just say things about, it's all feeling. It all comes from
100%
feeling.
emotions every
Yeah.
time.
There's no logic in anything they say and they hate it.
Yep.
And that's why women, insecure women, will have an issue.
Yes.
They'll have an issue with this.
There's always a few.
Yep.
A man that's stronger and better than them. But when a man says something simple like, I don't want a hoe, that he's always met with, you're insecure, small dick energy. It's giving me toxic vibes.
That's why men are quiet. They don't speak up.
I
I mean, when we do try to speak up, they talk over us. So
What?
No, we're saying men because we get
Okay.
shamed for it. You just
That's
shame
not-
them for telling
Did you
you
just
what
hear
you
that?
want.
She just tried to talk over him
Did
immediately.
you just hear what
Yeah,
she just said?
She didn't even listen. She wasn't even listening.
This is what they do. They
Yep.
move goalposts.
Hear buzzwords.
Clearly, what he did was have a conversation there. But because she wasn't prepared to have the conversation and got shut down because she was speaking ignorance,
Yep.
now it's, you didn't let me speak.
He gave you.
You talked over me.
He gave you multiple multiple chances to answer the question.
Imagine if you had a good answer. He wouldn't be able to tell you anything.
Yep.
You would be right. If you were right, you'd be right. But of course you're not. So now you're mad about that. So now it's that he just shut you down and didn't let you get to your point, right? That's what it always turns into. Oh, no, that's not what I meant. He didn't let me finish. Okay. Alrighty then.
It's so
Yeah.
backward.
Okay, but flip it.
You
Flip
asked
the
what
My bad.
No, you're good.
And
You're good.
What was the last word you said?
Backward. They're
Oh, okay.
backwards.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said.
man
I
wants.
just flipped it
when
just
it
now.
comes-
You just shamed him for telling you what men want. Which is
Yeah.
funny
Okay, but
because
flip it.
you
Flip
asked
the
what men
script
want.
I just
though.
flipped it
When
just
it comes
now.
to a
It sounded
woman
crazy.
and she talks to the guy about his past, she gets shut down and she's told that she's
What?
insecure too.
Making
Because I've
things
seen
up.
it happen.
How?
Because okay,
Making things up.
say I found out that I was dating this guy for like a couple years, and then all of a sudden I find out that he slept with one of my friends in the past. I would get upset by that, right? Because
Why?
guys get upset when their homeboy smashes one of their girls and they didn't know.
For good reason.
What are we
Exactly.
talking about?
But
So
Well, like,
she's
that's different.
literally talking about a situation that is an isolated incident
didn't
with
even
her
go-
and someone else.
She didn't even have
Or
anything
her
to
friend.
say.
Like that has nothing to do with
He
nothing.
said for good reason, and
That's
then
an anecdote.
and then just, well, yeah. See, like no,
No,
We
that
don't.
is an anecdote. So a nigga that you know, some random guy, was cheated, had sex with your friend's friend before he knew you, and you asked him, and he shut you down. That has nothing to do with every nigga.
no.
That
not at
is
all.
just that nigga. Like, what do you? That doesn't mean anything.
That's isolated.
Myron's like, what?
She's crazy.
Look
She
at
don't
Myron's
even-
face.
I know. She needs to just not talk.
Yeah, this is why. Look how she's looking. She wants so badly to ding, ding, ding. Like,
homeboy smashes one of their girls and they didn't know.
means nothing.
For good reason.
Exactly.
Means nothing.
But
Well, like that's different. Than just, like,
but women aren't supposed
One of
to
your
worry about a
friends, that's
man's
different,
past.
you know?
But men are supposed to worry about ours.
Okay, question for you.
What?
If you found out, let's say you're with a guy and you were dating him for a while, then you found
And again, it's paternity. That's what the natural, it's deep down
Yeah.
because of paternity. That's where the
Biology.
issue really comes from. That's where the issue stems from. And then it got turned into with the media and movies
Yes.
and everything turned it into something else and became like so feelingy. It's everything got turned into how women think. That's how dating became what it is. Like
Yeah.
it's all just from a woman's perspective, the entire situation. So to even try to make it seem like you'll never understand why a man wants what he wants because you're not a man. You'll never agree with it. So that is the thing between men and women. We're not the same.
We never will be.
And every relationship is a bit of a compromise. So you just gotta deal with that. That's all it is. And women
be
want it to
alone.
be equal so badly.
Yeah.
They want to
literally.
be equal. They want it to all. They want the same.
They want.
There's reasons for what it is.
I think they want more than equal. I think they want to be superior. I think they want.
Yeah, no,
to
absolutely,
be superior.
absolutely. I agree with that too.
For sure.
I agree with
think.
that too.
These type of women.
But you're talking about superiority. But I'm talking about like what I was just saying, that women have babies.
yeah.
So that's like, it's not even superior. It's just what it is. The baby comes out of you. So you can't even imagine what it feels like to a baby
Yes.
not being yours.
Yes.
You have no idea what that could ever feel
Yep.
like. So you downplay it for a man because it's never something that you have to worry
But
about.
then be like, you don't have no idea what it's like to be a
Yeah.
mother, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. You don't push out
Because
babies.
it's always victim.
And it's like, oh my God, okay.
It's always
Yep.
victim. I'm the
Yep.
one. I'm the one who's doing everything. When, like I just said, it's a bit of a compromise on both sides. Nothing is equal.
Yeah.
We both got to understand that. That's all it is.
found out that he did gay porn and he was sucking dick and taking it in the butt, would you stay with that guy?
I'm bisexual, so I wouldn't judge
Would you
them.
stay with
Here
that
we go.
guy?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't. And most women here
You
would
absolutely-
not.
you
Why?
wouldn't.
Because that man's
And-
past matters from that.
And you'd be calling him names for sure.
Yep.
Remember that video with Janet Jackson and Ghost from Power? It just went viral a few months ago, and she was like, I can't, you were doing this and you liked it, and she found out her man liked men, and it was like that's how women would really be, except probably worse than that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
How dare you?
That degree because he's doing gay things.
I agree.
So why is it that a man's past, right, can affect him in that degree, right? And it's like, yo, I'm going to disqualify this guy. And on top of that, I want him to make money in the future. But if a guy says, I just want a girl that hasn't been ran through, that's a problem.
Yeah. Because every girl's ran through. That's how they make it seem. And that's how they make it seem. Is it just that hard? Is it like, do you understand that regardless of if you want it to be that, it's that.
Legit.
Right? So it doesn't matter if you like that or not. There's some dudes who act like they're okay with it, and then it's going to come down, it's going to be eating at him. He's be like, yeah, nah. And it's not going to work 5 years down the line, 3 years down the line, because he got over it to get with you.
Yep.
And then thought he could deal with it, and he couldn't.
And
he never can.
Yeah. And if you don't like, don't be that girl then. If you don't like this
That's
or
what I was
whatever,
about to
don't
say.
be ran through then.
That's what I was about to say. Regardless of if you like it or not, it is what it is. So imagine if you're the girl who didn't get ran through. You're the cream of the crop. You're the one that everyone wants. If you really want to be wanted, that's what you gotta be. And that's why girls lie. That's why they all lie about it. You always hear, how many, remember that video?
3.
Yeah, they're both like 3. They both do. How many guys you been with? 3. They all yell 3 together. Like, yeah, because that's what they all say.
So
hilarious.
Dumb. But it is
true.
what it is. Like, just don't,
Imagine though you could actually know deep down that you're that. That would be great. But people don't know. People don't know. Like, they don't know how to. They don't know restraint. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. Okay, people mess up. The world messes up. But you don't get to not be held accountable as a woman and hold men accountable. Yeah. So women don't hold themselves accountable, but men got to be held accountable for everything and more.
They're empowered for this. They're pushed upon. They push this shit on them.
That's how you know they're just trying to ruin things because no matter how much you push it, men still ain't gonna want to hoe.
That's it.
That's just what it is.
You're gonna be alone.
Yeah, you're setting it up to be bad. Yep. Because when the pendulum swings, it swings back and forth. And when it swings back to, now we want to be in relationships, niggas gonna be like, nah, you destroyed that.
Yep.
That's not even a thing anymore.
Straight
what?
Up.
Crazy?
Lovely. All right. That's what I'm trying to say. This is the ridiculousness with the female mindset. No offense to you ladies. I've interviewed a lot of you guys. So I already know what you're going to say before you even say it.
Some of the guys past. Like, if I told you I killed a bunch of fucking people, but that was the past, though, man. It's insecure for you to think about it. I ain't killed nobody in fucking years.
You killed your last 2 girlfriends, but that was months
ago.
ago.
Man, but exactly. This was crazy. And that was like man long ago, man. I ain't killed a bitch in man long. Like, let's talk about our future, though.
Exactly. You ain't dealing with a man's past either.
Yeah, I killed them.
And lying.
But that's the past, man. Don't be so insecure.
See, it's just that we don't. The thing,
he's trolling.
Like, it just goes to show what I'm trying to say is that like men can't be honest with women because of this exchange that we just had now. If guys voice what they want in women or whatever,
and here's the shamed.
We got 13,000 people watching live right now, and it's late as hell at night. There's a reason for that. Men can't be honest with women. This is one of the few podcasts where we tell women straight to their face. Being a hoe is unacceptable. Your past does matter. We don't wife up these types of chicks. We want you to be a lady, not be a man. Saying suck my dick, period, is not attractive.
And that's why they're called misogynists.
Yeah.
It's crazy because they're not.
They're speaking truth.
And people don't get that you're allowed to feel how you feel. You don't have to date them. And no, but it's dangerous because you're putting that in other man's head. Why, though? Why is it able to be put in other men's head? Why are men agreeing with this? Is it because they actually feel like that?
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. You can't make someone think something. Niggas say no to things all the time.
Exactly. And why can't that be put in their head, but accepting hoes can be put in their head?
Exactly. Why is that okay? But the opposite's not.
Yeah.
Like, why can't you not want hoes?
For real.
Because it's discrimination. Well, why can women be like, nah, I don't want no short dick man. That's discrimination.
Yep.
No, I don't want
Get your money
this
up.
dude. I don't want no creep. Get your money up. Like, they're allowed to say all these things, and that's fine. That's still discrimination, even if you think it's okay discrimination. It's still discrimination.
100%.
Like, you pick and choose what's okay. But because you're a hoe, it's bad that niggas don't want hoes because that's what you are, because you don't want to feel bad. But you don't care if niggas feel bad about themselves. Terrible.
And all this other stuff. We're going against the mainstream culture that tries to tell women to do. Stop, Nina.
What I don't understand.
Let me finish my fucking point.
Sorry.
Don't interrupt again.
Yeah.
Anyway,
see,
my issue is that we're going back against the culture of mainstream society telling women to do all this other fuck shit. It's not attractive. If mainstream society told men to run around and wear dresses and be women or whatever, and hey, you're gonna like this, all y'all would be like, fuck no, I don't want this. So why is it that we try to push this propaganda on men? Like, you should accept us how we come. No, we don't. We don't have to. You have some?
You definitely don't have to. But he definitely didn't need to say that though. He didn't need to say that. That wasn't necessary.
What?
Don't interrupt again.
Yeah, he
Shut
sometimes.
the fuck up. Don't interrupt again. You don't need to say that like that. I don't care what nobody says. You don't need to.
Yeah, you don't need to say it like that.
Like, just because she said, well, I don't understand. It's not like she was like, no.
Yeah.
If she would have been belligerent and ridiculous, okay.
Yeah.
But like, nigga, of course he's just gonna be like, well, I'm an alpha. Like, no. Unnecessary. You could have made, if you, like, in the alpha, I feel like shouldn't have to do that.
No,
right? They should just make you feel like I should respect this dude.
They could have been like, hey, if you just said it like, hey, yo, don't interrupt me, please.
Yeah.
Like,
it seems like you're using a man type of energy, an energy you would use against another man, against a woman. Mm-hmm. And that's unnecessary. Especially when you don't know the woman. Nigga, like, what? It's unnecessary. That's not your girl.
House.
Yeah, that's not your girl. She don't know what you deal with, what you're okay with, Especially in this world. I think it's like that is for the show.
Yeah.
That type of energy. And I don't think he was doing that before.
Yeah.
And if he was, it's ridiculous. It's unnecessary.
I don't think they were. I don't know. I don't
know either.
Because I don't know how they were.
Yeah, no, honestly, that was me.
But
that was me guessing, because how would I know what he was really like? Because now that I think about it, he might have been doing that. He might have been out of line the whole time. He could have absolutely been out of line. People be like, okay, nigga, stop talking to me like that. People could have been telling him this his entire life.
Yeah.
He could be talking like that if he really wanted to. But it was unnecessary.
He does know that podcast. Like, he does know every part of, like, you got to be entertain. He's trying to be entertaining too at the same time. So absolutely. You could be right about that too. You never know.
Absolutely. So we're going to stop it there, guys. If you guys want to watch the rest of this video, link will be in the description. There's only a few minutes left. Yeah. That was a good one. That was a good video.
They're entertaining too.
They're good to react to. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. Like, they're good to react to. It's just, what happens is I can't sit there and watch the whole show because it makes me mad.
Yes.
Like, I trigger myself hearing these girls just sit there and be so disrespectful and ridiculous, which is why I think he responds the way he responds, because he's dealt with this for a while now. So he's not taking it anymore, which I understand, because these women have been belligerent and ridiculous. The one we were about to react to was she shoved Myron, so he had to kick her out. Mm-hmm. Like, these girls be getting out of line, so he got to draw the line early. I get it.
Yeah, but it was smart of them to, because their shows are mad long, it was smart of them to break up little events each, like the 7, clips. Because they're good. They are good to react to, like you said. They're great to react to.
But yeah, appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Yeah. Subscribe if you're not already. Hit the notification bell, even though YouTube's probably not going to notify you. But you can join Discord. You can join Discord, and Discord will notify you every time we go live and every time we drop a video. So it's worth the join, Join it. It's just fun. That's where everyone's at. So yeah, join up. Let's get it popping. And we're gonna start doing voice calls, weekly voice calls, maybe week. It might not be weekly, but we're gonna start doing voice calls and stuff like that. So join up, man. Join the Discord.
Love you guys.
Discord's getting popping. Peace. Love y'all.